mountains of stone pyramid, from flying buttresses of a wall of light. A chapel ceiling screaming one man's ecstasy, one man's ecstasy. Miracles, they're all China's endless wall, Stonehenge, the Parthenon, the dwarf, the aqueducts of Rome. We did not attempt to make with mammoth blocks of stone a giant pyramid.
Well, so two of them have been I told everyone I was going to be on the Titanic. I told all my friends I'll be the laughing stock of Poughkeepsie. What do I tell them now? I don't believe it. If that ain't the story of my whole goddamn life.
I'll trust you'll excuse us, Mr. Ismay. We have our duties.
Tell me, Jay, what's our present speed?
19 knots, Mr. Ismay.
Really? I would have expected us to be going faster now that we cleared land. I want us to make it up by Tuesday afternoon. Tell me, Andrews, it is my understanding that 22 knots would be necessary in order to make a 6-day crossing. In your expert opinion, is Titanic capable of that speed? Come, Andrews, you're the one who built the thing. Is Titanic capable of 22 knots?
Capable? Yes, sir, I'm sure she is. Possibly a bit more, if pushed. 23, perhaps.
Excellent, sir. I'm pleased to hear it.
But it is customary for the maiden voyage to receive proof.
It's the maiden voyage that creates news, damn it. I can't for this one to be a legend. So answer me straight, man. When can we expect to run at full speed?
When the captain orders it, sir.
Then we must persuade him to do so, mustn't we?
Point back, Mr. Ismay, I was about to give the order we walked in. Mr. Murdoch, increase speed to 20 knots.
20 knots? Yes, sir. 20 knots? Well, what's a start, I suppose? Carry on, Joe.
What's your compass, Mr. Hitchens? You're picking off poles.
I don't think so, sir.
Don't knock me, man. If I say chicken off poles, anybody will chicken off poles.
Set your screws to 71, Mr. Barrett.
71? You ask me, it's a mite too soon for 71, Mr. Barrett.
Captain's orders, Mr. Barrett. If you got no objections, that is.
It's his ship, isn't it? 71 shall be. But I'll speak plain, Mr. Barrett. If it were my ship, I wouldn't recommend its increase too quick.
Do as you're told, Mr. Barrett.
She's sparkling clean, this newborn ship, but one old thing is clear. The orders they propose above, we execute down here. We'll launch from here as up above, they'll capture with one more. The fire in the hole as the men draw back. The heat in the hole as the men draw back. Dust from the coal in the air is black. Trickle of sweat runs down your back. And what are the boys from the Midlands doing here? Coal it is that makes the steam that runs the machines that run the world, that sends the men below the ground to mine the gold each day. From Lancashire and Nottingham, lads who work down in the pit knew if you got above the ground, you'd save your soul. Get out of the pit and westward I knew I could run. I'd ship out to sea and then my new life was begun. And the screws were turning at 71.
they would have bought separate cabins if I could have afforded them.
Yes, but separate cabins would have meant separate beds, Charlie.
We have to make do with what we have, didn't we? You don't suppose we'll burn in hell?
Hell for it, do you?
Don't worry, darling. In America, it's not the same at all.
What is it?
Saving money.
Yes, I am, sir. And I expect you to 92 degrees.
That's all on track, sir.
I'm well aware of that. It'll save us both fuel and time. At least 3 hours.
3 hours. Well, well done, Jim.
Dinner seating for Friday, April 12th has now been served in the first class dining salon.
Don't believe I told you about my Force Marshal Sudan during the winter of '85 during the attack on Chinese North by the Mandi enemies. 6,000 crazy godless savages who came down with their spears.
We're all quite anxious to know yesterday's mileage.
519, Mr.
Much better.
I'm sorry to disturb your meal, Captain.
Who the devil are you?
Second office operator Bride, sir. With the Marconi International Marine Radio Telegraphy and Signals Communication Company Limited.
What is it, Mr. Bride?
Message, sir. From the furnace on Rappahannock. 4 days out of Halifax. She reports an iceberg.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bride. I can read it.
Right. I mean, aye, sir.
Dinner seating for Saturday, April 13th has now been served in the first class dining salon.
On the proudest moment of my entire career came an Op 2 under the command of Kitchener at Johannesburg, when untold thousands of crazy godless savages appeared without warning. But now I last, Mrs. Ryder. Certainly not your last.
And how did you find Paris, Mrs. Astor? Oh, thank goodness I didn't have to find it. Jacob knew right where it was.
Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, Mr. Lightfoot.
Have you any instructions, sir, concerning our present speed?
Maintain 21 knots.
21 knots, yes, sir.
21 knots? Come, Jim. I promised you gentlemen will arrive in York by nightfall Tuesday. At this rate, we'll never make it.
I'm afraid it's too soon for either of us to say, Mr. Lieutenant.
Please continue your meals.
Oh, must you leave us, Captain?
Unfortunately, Mrs. Thayer, my duties on the bridge, though not so pleasant as sitting here with retracted ladies, requires my attention. Please excuse me.
Thousands yours to set course, yours to command. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand. You hold their souls in the palm of your hand.
Third-class passengers are reminded not to bring food down to their cabins.
What's the reason for that then?
It encourages the rats.
They got rats on a brand new ship?
They're always the first aboard.
Well, they wasn't that part of my share. Sure, me entire family could live a week off just what I've been living on me plate. And all of us for free.
Free? You daft then. Why do you suppose they charged us every bit of 60 shillings for our passage? What do I need with this fine cloth and electric light?
Well, Jim Farrell, I'm gonna have fine cloth, electrical light, and a whole lot more when I get to America, including your personal bathtub. I'm gonna rise straight to the top, I will, just like cream. I will be a popular person. People will look up to me. What a world that girl we're going. Katie, Violet, Marjorie. I
Not as well as I'd hoped, Mr. Ismay. We've got a few problems. Really? Such as what? Well, I'm disappointed in the water pressure for the upper decks, and the kitchen staff are complaining that their sleeping quarters are overheated. There's a good answer for you. In my father's day, we were lucky to get a heat at all. Now tell me, Andrews, are you satisfied with our present speed? Well, I think so, sir. Well, I don't mind telling you I'm very disappointed. The sea is calm, the weather is fair. Why aren't we moving faster? We're doing 22 knots, sir. That's faster than any White Star ships ever managed. Anything straight, Andrews. You chaps are Holland and Wolf built a Cunard liner, too. Was Titanic intentionally designed to run slower? I really must protest that implication, sir. When your father ran a line, he demanded safety and comfort before speed. Cunard may get their passengers there a bit faster yet, but White Star gives their passengers far better ride. It's a new world, Andrews. These days, people want speed above everything else. Americans are glad to use the Delaware Rail. If it meant arriving in New York a day sooner.
Mr. Ismay, is there something you wanted, sir?
EJ, I was not wondering if you could predict with any certainty arriving in New York by Tuesday afternoon.
I can only say that it is possible.
Possible? But it's imperative, damn it. If we have to stay up until Wednesday morning, our return to England will be delayed a full 24 hours. Titanic must be known as a 6-day ship. EJ, even the bloody crowds can do it. And secondary tones like Deutschland and Kaiser Wilhelm can turn around in a fortnight, and so by God shall it be.
I'm sure that we will do everything we can, Mr. Ismay.
Splendid. That's all one can ask, isn't it?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Who's there?
Barrett. Barrett.
The stoker. I remember. Welcome to the most important place on this whole ship. What can I do for you, Barrett?
I heard you can send messages all the way back to England.
Well, you heard right, all right. Sitting right here, I can communicate with important places all over the world.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd explain how it works, but I'm afraid that... Hold on. There's a message coming in. An iceberg warning. From the Baltic. Hey, that's your old ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as you can see, I'm awfully busy, so what is it you want?
Shouldn't the captain be knowing about that iceberg then?
Not to worry. I sent him half a dozen messages just like it. If you ask me, they don't know what the bloody hell they're doing up there anyway. Excuse my French, but it's like we say in telegraphy business. You can't be a radio operator and remain a Christian.
So how much would it cost to send a message to me girl in England? Sort of a romantic message.
Oh, very pretty. But romantic or not, minimum rate is £2.04.
2 bloody quid! That's more than they pay me to America and back.
Well, maybe I could give you a professional discount.
Yeah, how much would that cost? Oh, about...
Nothing. They'll never know the difference.
Not very much. You must be a romantic sort of person yourself.
Not me. Romance and telegraphy don't mix, see? How can you communicate with only one person when you get the whole world talking to you? I'll need your name and address.
Talene Watkins. Billsthorpe, Nottinghamshire. Hey, what are you doing there?
Darlene Watkins, Bellsthorpe, Nottinghamshire. So what's the rest of it?
I don't know. It's gotta be the right sort of thing. Darlene's sort of funny, you see. She said if I couldn't take her seriously, she knew somebody who would. I'm not too back for a couple of weeks now, so I might as well come straight out with it. I'll be coming back to you, darling.